the Belmond Andean explorer, Peru. South America's first luxury sleeper train, the new Belmond Andean Explorer, follows one of the highest rail lines in the world. The 1- and 2-night journeys embrace the Peruvian Altiplano, Lake Titicaca and the Sumbe Caves, with links to Cusco and Arequipa. The 24 cabins are roomy and stylish, with hand-woven fabrics and the soft tones of alpaca wool. Train Suite Shiki, Shima, Japan.
Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up.
The 1, 2 and 3-night journeys on this new ultra-luxury train take guests deep into the beauty of the eastern Japanese countryside. The cabins are all proper suites, outfitted with modern Japanese furnishings and materials. The white tablecloth restaurant serves refined regional cuisine, the lounge and observation cars are full of wide windows, and the crew serves as butlers and concierges.
I'm moving too far. Get to Gran.
The presidential train, Portugal. Built in 1890 as the royal train for King Don Luis I, this train took on this incarnation 2 years ago, after a theatre producer invested €1 million in a 2-year restoration. It's now his love letter to Portugal. On full-day journeys through the Douro Valley, Portuguese food and wine especially important. A different Michelin caliber chef cooks each weekend it runs, and the one lengthy stop is at a winery. The Maharajas Express, India. The best known of India's luxury trains, the Maharajas Express takes 88 guests at a time on a 4- or 8-night odyssey through the country's most fascinating places, Jaipur, Varanasi and Goa among them, and of course the Taj Mahal. The cabins have a classically Indian design, and the 2 fine dining restaurant cars, bar and lounge are downright opulent. But there are plenty of reasons to disembark. The train makes stops for elephant polo matches and evening arti rituals at the bathing ghats of the Ganges. The Venice Simplon-Orient-Express, Europe. The historic name Orient Express is pretty much synonymous with ultra-luxury train travel. While not the same train, Belmond's luxury carriages, which run from London to Paris, Venice, and Istanbul, are getting an upgrade in March. The 3 new Gran suites with private bathrooms and showers and 1920s style Art Deco interiors that reflect the spirit of those cities. Think embossed leather for Istanbul, chic furnishings for Paris and handcrafted Venetian glass. The Blue Train, South Africa. An icon of South Africa, the Blue Train has been taking guests from Pretoria to Cape Town for 70 years. The nearly 1,000-mile journey is 31 hours of indulgence, with spacious cabins, 5-star service and cuisine, an award-winning wine list and 24-hour butler service. It's an environment where people still dress for dinner, jacket and tie required, and while champagne and caviar aren't included in the rate, they're available. The Blue Train also makes a one-way 19-hour overnight trail safari as part of a package that combines the train with one of the safari lodges in the Greater Kruger and Sabi Sands areas. The Ghan, Australia. Since 1929, the Ghan has been regarded as one of the world's greatest rail journeys. Over the course of 4 days, it winds from Darwin through the red centre of the outback to Adelaide. There are plenty of stops along the way for Northern Territory adventures, such as hiking through canyons and taking camel rides. Back on board, there are artfully prepared meals of local specialties such as barramundi and kangaroo, craft beer and some of Australia's best wines. Platinum class guests enjoy 3 5-course meals a day. The Canadian, via rail, Canada. Over the course of 3 days, the Canadian winds its way through the magnificent mountains, prairies and lake country between Vancouver and Toronto. During the day, guests dine and relax in panoramic cars with clear ceilings, the better to take in those stunning views. El Transcantabrico Gran Lujo, Spain. Another instance of time travel back to the 1920s golden age of rail travel, the social carriages and cabins on El Transcantabrico Gran Lujo add up to an authentic 5-star hotel on rails, with the 21st century essentials, like private bathrooms. The 8-day journey from Santiago de Compostela to San Sebastian is a celebration of the Spanish landscape, gastronomy, culture, glamour, entertainment and relaxation.